Hey guys, let's get more news about Lakers, but first, don't forget to subscribe and leave your like. Gabe Vincent says he felt good in return to court versus Nets. The Lakers need every win they can muster to jockey for position in the Western Conference standings. However, the victory against the Nets might not be the most important aspect of the game on Sunday. Gabe Vincent returned to the lineup in Brooklyn and gave the Lakers quality minutes. During his 14 minutes of play, he scored 2 points and notched 1 rebound, a steal and an assist. After the game, Vincent discussed how he felt physically getting back on the court against NBA competition. Felt good to go out there and have a sweat, compete a little bit, get a little stat sheet going a tiny bit here and there, Vincent said. But it felt good to go out there and run. The Lakers needed these minutes from Vincent not only defensively, where he did a good job containing players like Cam Thomas, but offensively, as his 2 points were all the bench could score on Sunday. The Lakers' bench scoring problems have been an unfortunate trend this season, but after the win, the focus from his teammates and head coach Darvin Ham surrounded Vincent's good play. He was a solid, Anthony Davis said. Obviously, it's a feel thing, a rhythm thing to get back out there. But he looked really good on both ends of the floor to me. We had some miscues. I know I did with him, but that's just coming back, being part of the team and getting reps, but overall, I think he was really solid. I thought for a guy that's been out that long, he came in, had some good possessions, Ham added. Defensively, he was trying to get after it. Offensively, that time is going to come. He'll see his shot going on. But I think him just being thrown out there, he'll get there. It's going to take a little bit of time. What I saw is a guy trying to get his rhythm in the right area. Vincent's return doesn't mean he's done dealing with or monitoring his rehab from knee surgery. In fact, he's already been ruled out for Tuesday's matchup against the Raptors, more so because it is the first game of a back-to-back and not any issues he's dealing with after playing his first NBA minutes in months. Vincent, back and playing well, gives Darvin Ham another crayon in the box he can use to illustrate how beautiful this team can be when everyone is available. Ham also discussed the next steps in Jared Vanderbilt's rehab. With no solid date for Vanderbilt's return, the Lakers will have to take solace in Vincent's net positive impact on the team. Lakers news: LeBron James supplies ominous timeline update on retirement. Even at age 39, All-Star Los Angeles Lakers forward LeBron James remains one of the most prolific scorers in the NBA. But how long he wants to stick around after he wraps up year 21 remains an open question. Per Dave McMenamin of ESPN, James addressed this very issue post-game. "Not very long," James said. "Not very long. I'm on the other side, obviously, of the hill. So I'm not going to play another 21 years, that's for damn sure. But not very long. I don't know what or when that door will close as far as when I retire, but I don't have much time left." James powered Los Angeles to a 115-104 victory over the Brooklyn Nets on Sunday behind a game-high 40-point explosion. Per McMenamin, James and Michael Jordan are now the only players ever to score 40 or more points more than once at or beyond age 39. In the win, James shot 13 of 17 from the hardwood, which included a 9 of 10 night from three-point range. That mark tied a career best in made triples. "It's incredible," Lakers coach Darvin Ham said. "I told him in the huddle before his last little stretch and we ultimately subbed him out, that I was just extremely thankful that he packed the cape on the road trip. Needed all 9 of those threes." A satisfied James explained that thanks to his versatile offensive arsenal, the 6'9" vet is still able to step up in a variety of ways. "I don't ever have to lean on three-pointers, because I can do so much. I can score on any level on the floor basically once I cross half court," James said of his improved marksmanship in the latter stages of his career. But being able to have a growth mindset and be able to work on things that the league is changing to, the league is a heavy three-point shooting league. James is connecting on a career-best 41.6% of his 5.3 triple tries per night. That ability to spread the floor could also help him preserve his body. If he can remain an elite three-point shooter in the future, he may not need to exert himself nearly as much in the paint. That has typically been where he's thrived the most, however, though there's some evidence to suggest he's been a bit more reticent to take contact inside. He's down to just 5.6 foul shots per game, the lowest such mark in his career and a far cry from his peak of 10.3 free throws while with the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2005 to 2006. James is logging impressive averages of 25.4 points on a .533/.416/.752/ line, 8.1 dimes, 7.3 boards, 1.2 swipes, and 0.6 rejections a night. Now that he's played 65 games, he's officially eligible to make his record 20th All-NBA team for his efforts this year. And his work with the Lakers this season as the team's leading scorer is nothing to sneeze at. The four-time champ may be able to help propel Los Angeles into a top 5 playoff berth if everything breaks just right. Though the 42-33 club remains the 9th seed in the Western Conference, LA is also quite close to the two teams directly above it in a chippy play-in tournament bracket. Los Angeles sits just 1.5 games behind the 8th-seeded Phoenix Suns and the 7th-seeded Sacramento Kings, who are both 43-31. The 6th-seeded New Orleans Pelicans and 5th-seeded Dallas Mavericks might also be within reach. Both teams are currently 45-29, just 3.5 games clear of the Lakers. LeBron James sends strong message on retirement following 40-point game. Los Angeles Lakers star LeBron James has shown few signs of slowing down, even in his 21st NBA season, but he can feel the end drawing near. James spoke about his looming retirement following a 40-point performance against the Brooklyn Nets on Sunday, March 21st. Not very long. Not very long, James said about how much longer he will play, per ESPN's Dave McMenamin. I'm on the other side obviously of the hill, so, I'm not gonna play another 21 years, that's for damn sure. But not very long. I don't know when that door will close as far as, when I'll retire, but I don't have much time left. For a player without much time left, as James described himself, the game he put together against the Nets was both historical and astonishing. With his 40 points, James joined Michael Jordan as the only two players to score that much on multiple occasions after turning 39 years old. James has now done so twice, while Jordan accomplished the feat 3 times. Jordan played his final season at the age of 40, while James will turn 40 years old in December during what will be his 22nd NBA campaign in the 2024-25 season, assuming he doesn't retire before then. On top of dropping 40 points at 39 years of age, James did so by netting 9 three-pointers on 10 attempts. He talked to McMenamin and other reporters following the game about that performance. James' performance helped to nearly solidify the Lakers' place in the NBA's play-in tournament on the Western Conference side of the bracket. Los Angeles is currently the number 9 seed in the West and held a 3.5-game lead over the 11th-seeded Houston Rockets heading into Monday night's slate of games. The Lakers trailed the Phoenix Suns, seed number 7, by 2 games and the Sacramento Kings, seed number 8, by 1.5 games heading into Monday night, and held a 1.5-game lead over the 10th-seeded Golden State Warriors. Los Angeles will continue its current 6-game road trip on Tuesday night against the Toronto Raptors before finishing it off Wednesday night against the Washington Wizards. The Lakers are 3-1 over their last 4, including a double overtime victory against the Milwaukee Bucks without James on the floor. And you, fan, what do you think of the situation of LeBron James? Leave your opinion in the comments.